Thank you for tuning in with me, everybody. I'm Joshua Humphrey, the kitchen mechanic. So I want to get started and I want to do a roux. Eventually, I'm going to get around to doing a bechamel, so I'm going to need the roux, obviously, for that. I'm going to have a couple of things going on. I'm going to do some poached eggs. I just got this. I'll show you. So it's the shellless boiled egg or poached egg, and it comes in this little silicone container. You're supposed to oil it and then drop it in your water for however long you want your eggs boiled. So we're going to drop that in for a quick I want poached eggs, so I'll do 2 eggs at 2 minutes and I'll do the other 2 eggs at 5 minutes, see how that works out. I've never used this before. In fact, I don't even remember where I bought this or picked this up from. In fact, I was digging through my drawers this morning trying to figure out what I was doing, and I was like, what is this? But I figured I'd give it a shot, so why not? So I'm gonna drop these into the water. I guess placing them in there standing up would be best. I mean, because you kind of want to be able to see what's going on. So I got them in there. And we'll give those guys about 5 minutes. And then I'll pull them out and see if they're actually boiled eggs or not. Also, I'm about to get this roux started, so let me go ahead and do that. I got some butter around here somewhere. So to do this roux, I have a half a stick of butter. I'm going to put half a stick of butter in this pan and get that going. That's probably up too high for all that. I'm gonna grab some flour. We get that butter all melted. Once the butter's melted, I'm gonna add flour to it to make my roux. Because as I said, later on I'm going to be making a bechamel and I'm going to need the roux for the bechamel. So I still got these guys over there in my mind. Okay, so it's not like making a gravy because I want this to be thick. I want this to be like a paste. So I definitely want more flour than I do butter. And as you see, it's starting to make like a clay. So the rule of thumb about the roux is the lighter your roux is, the thicker it will make whatever you're putting into it. The darker your roux is, if you let it start to brown more, the less thicker it will become. So the darker it is, the less effective it is as an actual roux, unless you want it not so thick. But I was just saying earlier how I like all my sauces to be very thick, and I don't like watered down sauces, so I want my roux to consist of blonde so that it's very thick come time to use it. Okay, so that in itself is a roux. It's just butter and flour mixed together to make a paste. Now I can put this anywhere and hold it. It's kind of hot right now, so I don't want to put it in anything plastic that's not heat resistant. But that's the roux. I'm gonna be using that for my bechamel later on. All right. I have those boiled eggs going, which is cool because I can pull it out like that. I don't think I like that. I'm gonna just say that right now. Like, my water is not boiling, but it's hot enough to poach an egg, and it should have poached an egg. Haha. Oh, I'm tripping. Because it's in a silicone container, I guess I'll give it a little more time than normal. Because if I'm just dropping the egg into the hot water, it's going to be right there and cooking. Okay, so I already don't like it because it's taking too long. So that's not going to work in a professional kitchen, in a professional setting, and nope, that's just not going to work. All right, so we got the roux taken care of. Roux is butter, flour. You're going to use that as a thickening agent. I will probably also eventually go over a slurry and a couple of other thickening agents that we use in the kitchen, on the fly, things like this. Things like that. So like I said before, I'm trying to get it to where I'm making life easier for everybody at home. I'm trying to bring the restaurant secrets to your front door free of charge.